Alright, so when I make burgers, I use a few things. Alright, so the first thing we got is the seasoning from this ethnic market from where near I live. So the next thing I get is like patties, obviously. I get these, Philly Gourmet, whatever, because they're cheaper. Bubba Burgers are great, like these things, and they're all cool and shit, but they are expensive. God, this it's like a fucking wrestling those two 1x1 Lego pieces off of each other, but like times 10. This is stupid. I can't get these to come off. Moving. Oh, there we go. You want to make sure if you get these that you're not leaving any paper on them because you're not a goat and you don't need that. So. Oh, wash your hands probably after you get the meat out. I mean before. So before I start I honestly should have done this sooner, but before I start doing actual things with burgers, you should probably preheat the oven if you're making french fries, which I am. If for any reason you don't know how to preheat an oven, come this way. We're gonna be going to 450. We're gonna be going to 450 on the preheat. So click bake and put it at 450 and then click bake again. Bam. Now that the oven is doing that, we're gonna put, I do a lot of seasoning. I can't touch the camera right now. Welcome to my domain. This is where all the shit goes down. This is where everything happens. Yada yada. For burgers, obviously you're gonna need this shit. If you have watched SpongeBob, you'll know that, because he makes burgers in that show. And we have an electric stovetop, which is bougie, but it's the nicest thing about this apartment.
I think that the are also very bougie. They come included in the rent.
What? What is it yapping about?
You lost baby.
I'm losing my shit right now. I'm losing my mind right now. Yeah, so I'm just waiting right now because there's nothing to do. Except wait. Zing! Alright, yeah, so just put it like this. So I think I started the pan too early. Usually I want the oven to be preheated, but this is ready now, so we're just gonna send it. We're gonna go for it.
Can we tell your audience really embarrassing facts about you? This is gonna get scrubbed.
No.
Oh God.
There we have it. We have 2 burgers, but we have about 10 more minutes on the french fries. So while we wait for those, I'm going to start cleaning some things. Getting like the patties in the fridge. When you are cleaning your, whatever that's called, make sure you do not just pour the grease in the sink. If you pour it in the sink while it's hot, the grease will solidify and make a bunch of grease icicles, and they'll all float around, and then eventually it gets in the air, and then you start breathing in grease air and your skin starts breaking out, and then usually about 10,000 mice move in on the 3rd day of this happening. So then so you can't do that because then the mice will come, and then one day you just wake up and the bed frame of your bed is a little bit of whatever that's called. A little limerick for you guys. Pretty generous offering. Alright guys, This is day number 1. Yeah, so this is the first day completed. I definitely should have more greens on my plate, but it's good to just like have warm, more so homemade food than, you know, ramen or something you'd order online. This meal also only costs about 15 bucks. This portion exactly is probably around $5. My roommate cut up some cucumbers. Make sure you're having more greens if you do this at home. I don't know why you'd follow this as a tutorial though, because it's definitely not. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Strangely, I can't find affordable brown rice anywhere in my area, so I use jasmine rice. So the rice finished cooking and the cooker actually just keeps it at the same temperature. So now is when I make the chicken. All right, so all it is it's like this much oil. Just enough to like lightly cover the bottom of the pan. These guys have like 24 grams of protein each. So I usually make 2 and the whole thing's about 50 grams of protein, which is great. And we're just gonna dump it in there. You don't want the heat to be too hot because I've done it on really high heat before and just completely burned my hands. And that's no fun. All right. So, spicy mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and something like spicy, it doesn't really matter, just like hot sauce. Uh-oh. All right. That's like all I'm getting out of that. This thing's gonna be more spicy than it is mayo. Also just tossing around the chicken, making sure it's cooked evenly. If you ever order like Dave's Hot Chicken or you get Dave's Hot Chicken, get the sauce, get like the little packets of sauce. The sauce goes really well and they cost like 80 cents. With the last time I ordered Dave's Hot Chicken, I ordered like 4 and they didn't give it to me. I paid $2 and I wasn't gonna get someone like in trouble or fired because they didn't give me my sauce. But Dave's Hot Chicken, if you're watching this, please give me my sauce. I paid $2. I paid $2. I want my sauce, please. Be careful not to scrape all the oil into your bowl. I'm just gonna pour your sauce over it. Hell yeah, that's gonna be it. I usually only make about 1 of these bowls because it has a lot of food in it and a lot of protein, and it's probably not healthy to eat that much, like much more protein than this in a sitting. So yeah, day number 2, hell yeah. I'm kind of over filming this video, honestly. I kind of just want it to be done. But if you remember the other day, I made some rice, and tonight we're gonna use that rice because we're doing breakfast for dinner. All right, we're gonna make egg fried rice with breakfast sausage. So I eat like 3 eggs, which I'll do again tonight. Also, I washed my hands before recording, so calm down. All right, I've got my 3 eggs here. Milk, just like a little bit. Give it a good old. Oh, I think I put too much milk. Oops. Whatever. Can't tell if this is hot enough. Yeah. Cool. What am I doing? Is this on? Yeah. I like to pop the bubbles of air. Look at this. This is so satisfying. Yummy. Look at that. I'm not seasoning them. I'm not. I wait till the. Bro, holy fuck. So there is my big brick of rice. So I just kind of break it up like this. It looks gross, but you gotta trust in the process. And we're gonna take this. I stopped recording at some point and just started talking to myself, so that's bad. These guys are cooked the exact same way that this pan-fried rice is cooked, so I just throw them in here. These guys are actually cooking pretty well already, so I'm gonna just make sure they're whatever, everything's cooked evenly, and this honestly is already looking pretty good. Yummy. All right, there it is. We have a couple more things to add to it though. And I add mainly 2 things. Number 1 is obviously soy sauce, goes really well with this. There we go. And then the last thing we're gonna add is some seasoning salt. I think I used this the other night. Any seasoning salt will do. It's pretty good. All right, I could have done a much better job presenting it, but that is breakfast. That is breakfast, holy shit, I can't say it. Breakfast fried rice. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, eggs and soy sauce and salt. So it's not like insane, but for something that took me 15 minutes to make, I am not complaining. Don't throw away leftover rice, ever. Not worth it. All right, in the time that it took me to edit this, video, I got a haircut. Anyways, I didn't record an outro before this, so if you guys like this video, leave me a like. If you watched to the end, thank you very much. Leave a comment if you like my haircut. I will be making more videos soon. I got some fun ideas, so peace out, Boy Scout.